Hello friends, and welcome to the vlog on The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I keep looking at that title because I almost want to say The Lake Across the House. I don't know why every time I want to say The Lake Across the House instead of The House Across the Lake. My book's right here. As you've seen from the previous clips, I am currently reading this in this vlog, obviously. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading. I am a little more than halfway in right now, and I am following the same kind of layout for this vlog as I did for Hide by Kiersten White, my last reading vlog. I thought it worked out a little bit better to have talking points in the middle of the book and then at the end of the book. So, yeah, I'm halfway through. I know everyone has been hating this book. Every single person has, not every single person, but a lot of people have really disliked this book from the reviews that I've seen. But I am going to just like give a little warning, a little kind of disclaimer. I have a very controversial opinion on Riley Sager's work. I don't hate his stuff. I don't absolutely like love his stuff, but also the ones that I favor and like the most are everyone's least favorite, at least from what I can gather. My favorite Riley Sager is Final Girls, which I know is like everybody's least favorite, and then my least favorite is Home Before Dark, which I know is everybody's favorite. So take that for what you will. So I don't know what kind of opinion I'm going to have on this book. I don't know if I'm going to go with the majority or if I'm going to be in like the minority and absolutely love this one. I have no idea how I'm going to feel about this book. So far, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm halfway through. So just for a little synopsis, this is going to be very brief and very like generic, but the main character is Casey. She is currently staying at her family's lake house because she is grieving over the loss of her husband, and she is dealing with some alcoholism, and she's there to you know, kind of get over all these issues. At least that's what her family wants, but she is not really wanting to quit drinking. She likes drinking. She's very much enjoying the drinking, and that's how she's coping with the loss of her husband. While she's staying there, she becomes friendly with this woman named Catherine, and Catherine and her husband are staying at their lake house, which is across the lake from Casey's. And, you know, Casey just sees some things about the couple that seem a little bit odd, and some things start to get very weird and, you know, raise some questions. And that's all I'm gonna really say. That's very generic, I know. So far I'm enjoying it. It's not really like bothering me. It feels very much like The Girl on the Train and The Woman in the Window. I've never read The Woman in the Window or seen it. I'm pretty sure it's also a movie. I've never seen it or read it, but from what I've heard, it's sounds similar to that one. So from what I've read so far, it sounds very much like a mix of those two books. Other than that, I mean, there's really nothing going on. It's very interesting. Like, I don't really mind it so far. I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with the amount of like times alcohol has been mentioned in the book. It's not really bothering me, probably because I'm just aware that the character is an alcoholic, so I've kind of just assumed that there was going to be like a lot of talk about alcohol and that she was just going to drink a lot and talk about alcohol a lot and think about alcohol a lot. So I'm not like really, I don't know, it's not really that off-putting for me. I don't know, that seems like an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people were like super upset about the constant mention of alcohol, but so far it's not really bothering me. So far, I'm enjoying it. I really like the setting of the book, the Vermont October setting. I think it sounds really, really pretty. I like the lake house setting. I just think everything sounds really pretty and nice and fall and gorgeous. It's kind of upsetting to read in the middle of summer because I hate summer. So this is making me crave fall and like that crisp, beautiful weather that I long for so much. But so far, I mean, like, I'm enjoying it. It feels a little bit it doesn't feel like anything crazy to me. Like I said, it feels a lot like the girl on the train and the woman in the window. Well, from what I know about the woman in the window, like I said, I've never read it or seen it, but from what I'm aware of, it sounds like those two mixed. So it doesn't feel like anything like crazy new or crazy like different or crazy wild. Like this doesn't feel like anything like super groundbreaking as of right now. But like I'm enjoying it. Like I'm not like mad about it. I feel like everyone was pretty like over it at this point. I feel fine. Like I'm not mad about it. Like I feel decent about it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the minority on opinions of Riley Sager's work, so I don't know, but I'm on page 186. I'm about a little more than halfway through, so I'm going to try to finish this and then I'll let you know what I think at the end. But so far, so far I'm enjoying it. I'm not mad at it. So that's the update that I have as of right now. Hello friends, it is the next day. I finished The House Across the Lake last night and okay, this is gonna be a very rambly ending to this video because I have a lot to say. This is probably gonna be a super unpopular opinion, like extremely unpopular, and I'm very well aware of that, but I have to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. So I actually really liked this book. I thought it was fun. I thought it was enjoyable, and I liked it. I am not really surprised that I ended up liking this one because the same thing happened with Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Everyone was talking about how much they hated it and it was like the worst Riley Sager book ever and it was just stupid and blah 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 blah, and then I read it and I really liked it. So I had the same kind of feelings about this one that I did with Survive the Night. I had a feeling that I was going to end up liking this one. Now, I want to address the criticisms that people are having with this book because I don't disagree with them. That's the thing. I agree with the criticisms of this book. I don't think Riley Sager is the best author in the world. I don't think he's this, crazy, wild, extravagant, new, exceptional, like totally like amazing author. I don't feel that way about Riley Sager. Do I think he writes decent thrillers that entertain me and I have fun with them? Yes, that's how I feel. That is how I take all his books. I do not expect them to be wowing me and jaw-dropping and new and fresh and crazy and exciting, and I don't really expect that from his stuff. I don't know if it's just my expectations are so low that these are more fun for me. I don't know. But I don't disagree with what everyone's saying. There is a ton of talk about alcohol. The main character loves talking about alcohol. She's an alcoholic for sure. I get why people are annoyed by it. To me, it didn't really bother me because everyone mentioned it in their reviews and was talking about it nonstop, that she kept bringing up alcohol and it was all about alcohol. So I think that I was just super prepared for it, that I was like, okay, that's not gonna bother me that much. I agree with people saying that Riley Sager writes pretty bad women protagonists, and I don't disagree. I'm not saying that he writes these amazing women characters that are super like thoughtful and like really capture women, and I'm not saying that. Like I don't disagree with other people. His women characters are flat. Men don't really know what it's like to be a woman. That's why I tend to read more authors that are not men, just because I prefer women writing about women. I think it just makes more sense. So I don't know if it just doesn't bother me as much as other people. I don't know. But to be fair, his characters are very flat. Casey in The House Across the Lake is very flat. She is very one-dimensional. I'm not going to lie and tell you she's this like really thought-provoking main character or anything like that. She's not. You know, I get everyone's criticism. I still enjoy Riley Sager's writing. It doesn't bother me that much. I feel like maybe he should take a break from writing, you know, women protagonists, but you know, I don't think that's gonna happen, so, you know, we'll see. The other thing that I get why people don't like is the ending of this book, like where this book goes, because the halfway through the book you really think it's going one way, and then this book kind of does a weird twist and it surprises you. I personally didn't mind the twist. It was a little odd and a little weird, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was fun. It was kind of crazy, kind of bizarre, but it didn't make me hate the book or anything like that. So, I mean, I wasn't overly upset about the twist. I didn't think it was, like, that horrific. It didn't make me, like, want to throw the book across the wall or anything like that. I didn't hate it. Overall, this book was fun. I didn't find it as bad as everyone was saying, but I will say that I am a little worried about posting this just because, one, people really either hate Riley Sager or love Riley Sager. Like, they really, like, you either love him or you hate him, and I feel like people judge really hard about what kind of books you like, and it's kind of hard being a part of BookTube and Bookstagram and like the book community sometimes, because when everyone's talking about a book like this one and everyone's saying how bad it is and how awful it is and how horrible it is, and then I read it and I actually enjoy it, it kind of makes me feel stupid. It kind of makes me feel like I don't want to talk about the book. Like, it makes me not want to post this vlog. It kind of makes me not want to post a picture of it on Instagram. It kind of makes me not want to post my review about it, because I feel like people are gonna see this and be like, wow, you liked that? Like, you have really, really, really bad taste. And, you know, to each their own. I probably do have bad taste to some people, and that's totally fine. I don't read for intellectual stimulation. That's not why I read. I did it in high school, I did it in college, and I'm over it. I want to read what makes me happy, what makes me have fun. I read for entertainment and entertainment only. So for me, Riley Sager's books, they're not amazing. They're not wow. They're not spectacular. They don't make me drop my jaw in like amazement. I'm not saying that, but was this book fun for me? Yes. Did it keep my, you know, entertainment at a good level? Yeah. Did I like how it ended? Yeah, it was overall a good book for me. Like, I liked it. I had fun. I enjoyed it. As soon as I finished it, I looked at Justin and I said, oh my god, I must be an idiot because everyone hates this book. And, you know, I said it in a joking way, but it kind of made me start thinking about how I really do feel like that sometimes when I like a book that everyone hates, or when I hate a book that everyone loves. It makes me feel very, like, almost like something's wrong with me sometimes. It makes me feel a little like either I'm not smart enough, or I'm not reading correctly, or I have bad taste, or whatever. And it's kind of hard to be in the BookTube community sometimes, or in the Bookstagram community sometimes, because I feel like people really do judge how you feel about books sometimes. And so I am a little nervous to say that I liked this, because I feel like people watching this are gonna be like, Jesus, she's an idiot. Like, she's so stupid. Like, I can't believe she likes that book. Like, I can't believe she doesn't see that Riley Sager writes really bad women protagonists. No, I agree. I think he does too. I don't think they're, like, you know, horrific, but I don't think they're great. I think they're kind of stupid. I guess what I'm saying is that sometimes I just feel like a little bit on the outs of the BookTube community by some of the books that I like, or some of my feelings. So I'm a little nervous to say that I liked The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. And not everyone is, you know, like that. Not everyone's going to judge me so hardcore for liking it. But, you know, I know there will be people who are like, wow, I thought Erin was, like, smart. I thought she had good taste, but she likes that Riley Sager book. And I'd be like, you know what? You're right. I don't know if I actually have good taste, but I read what makes me happy and what I like to read, and that's what I'm doing right now. So, you know, this book, for whatever reason, I liked. It worked for me. I'm not saying it's the best book in the world. I'm not saying it doesn't have its flaws. I'm not saying that Riley Sager's writing doesn't have its flaws. It definitely does. Riley Sager is not a perfect author. He's not this, like, god in the author world. I'm not saying that. I take his books for what they are. I take them as these really, you know, sometimes cringy, sometimes silly, kind of off the wall thrillers that are a little, you know, a little average sometimes, but they do what I want them to do, and I have fun while reading them, and that's how I feel. And for whatever reason, this one worked for me. So I don't know. I'm very nervous for this video though. I know everyone's probably going to be super nice to me in the comments. I might get a few people that are like, oh yeah, okay. But for the most part, you all are really, really kind to me. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and share my feelings on liking books that have bad reputations like this one. Yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, talk about it a little bit. But yeah, I actually did enjoy The House Across the Lake. I know, crazy. Yeah, I had fun with it. I liked this one. So I feel the same way I did about Survive the Night. I liked Survive the Night. It did what it set out to do for me, and it worked. And you know, I'm happy that I read it. I'm happy that I read this one. I'm glad I gave it a chance. But yeah, maybe don't listen to me if you already know you don't like Riley Sager. So, you know, if you don't agree with, like, my book opinions in general, and you don't really like Riley Sager, probably don't read this, because I have a feeling you'll probably hate it. If you and I agree on books a lot of the time, and you also liked Survive the Night, and you didn't hate it like everyone else, maybe give this one a try. I'm not saying you're gonna love it, but you might enjoy it. You might not. I don't know. Everyone seems to hate this, so I feel like I am really in the minority with this one. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's a little weird. It's a little, you know, it's not gonna be for everyone. Like I said, I definitely see everyone's criticisms with the book. They just didn't bother me too terribly much, like they did everybody else. I think I just prepared for it, to be honest, so my expectations were kind of set. But yeah, as of right now, I liked the book. So those are my thoughts on House Across the Lake, and a little bit of a rant about, you know, liking unpopular books that I went on. Sorry about that, but I just wanted to get that out in the open a little bit. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this vlog. Hopefully, you found this video entertaining, or you got something from it. That's all I really care about, is if you actually get something from my vlogs, and you, like, get something, whether you don't want to read this book, or you do want to read this, or you just get entertainment from me reading this and talking about it. I hope you just got something out of this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoy my reading vlogs. That way I can keep providing you with reading vlogs, and maybe talking about unpopular opinions that I have. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel. We can become friends, talk about books, unpopular books, books that are very popular, scary, thrilling books, romance books, all kinds of books. And with that being said, I hope you have a great day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.